Alright, second guinea pig. This guy, I don't know if he has Spark of Hope. We'll see what happens here. Hopefully I don't get like 4 disrupted on one. And like that's like the best thing you can hope for. Maybe not with Phasma, but just as a general thing. Like you gotta be like thinking like 4 disrupt buys you time. Alright, so he looks like I don't know why. Informant? Must be scoundrel. Scoundrel stuff. Entourage maybe. Everybody likes Entourage. Landing docks. Vehicles maybe? Oh. Looks like some jank, so we're just gonna practice good triggers. Um Garbage chute not gonna help me. Mr. Bones will help me. Decently enough. Keep the scoundrel dice. I'm not enthused about hired muscle, but I want to be able to play things. We'll ditch that pressifier, and we'll get it right back, as is TTS tradition. My odds of winning battlefield roll are decent. Got max 8, I've got max 7. Got a lot more blanks. Maybe immaterial because I a 4, 5 or better. It's 3, I get military. Let's make Satine a target. Oh man. That team is pretty respectable. I make so much cash, it's not even necessary. We'll do that. We'll reroll this. We'll reroll it again. And I'm back right. But hey. Odds are, I mean, by odds, I mean, basically, because of military camp, and I'm gonna remember R2D2's trigger. I'm gonna get 4 money, and there's nothing you can do about it. Let me get. Let me move, and who turns down more money. You got double logistics with 2 in the bank, and 2 focus to boot. How could you possibly turn this? I will drop this suppressive fire and just walk myself into this discard. Like whatever I have in my hand is worth me eating a Yoda. I feel. Opts not to, so I'll drop Mr. Bones. That guy can be kind of a pain here. I can threaten 6 damage. Slowly even. So I don't walk into easy. Here I could have like for 8, but I like me. Alright, let's not get that. Discard. If he wants Beguile, he can have Beguile. Still hasn't done anything with its turn. Sure. And I still get to roll these guys. Every side of this die is like perfectly resolvable. Especially that one. Now you're locked into useless Yoda dice. I'm not enthused about that. I like military. I'll just. I think I had a better turn. Get Satine out there. This. For more money in the bank. And I'm going to threaten with R2D2. Or I might move to something else. He has other scruffy, like that's a pain. Deal with it. Case may be. I'll do this. I'll pick up forecast. Got that. All right. I feel like I'm doing this right. Like, don't get scruffy anyway. That would be hurtful. One escape crap. There we go. At least clean this. All right. I feel like hitting that. I don't really care about. Those. I think. I'll take two. Fuck it. R2. All right. My dollar. Looks like. Oh no, he's spending his money. Serious? Okay, that's a thing. So I get to fickle for free. Basically, get off scot free on the fickle because I don't care what those two dice roll. Maxes out at 4. Just generally won't get 4. Could get easy act. Get a lot of things. Deal 2. Um, work around. Disrupt is better than he knows. Starting up. I didn't even look to see if that thing had. I don't, doesn't. Let's get all three of these in the pool. All right. Definitely gonna take the 2 money off of this. That lets me do these numbers. More value. I don't feel like paying for the other side. I do feel like having my beguile roll. And I'm not going to resolve shields because Boombas. Against Boombas. I have no mitigation, but like I'm just so brazenly far ahead. Fun. No mitigation. I have beguile. I should have rolled out my damn fickle. I guess I win fickle fight, but still. Another fun thing you can do with 3POs if you're set on money, and I feel pretty well set on money, is I can start resolving dice for 3 indirect, which is a damn sight. Better than 2 indirect. Oh, 1 indirect. I'll give it up. And I have like a bajillion entourage monies. This is really foolish. I don't care. Like, I'll just get this up. Like, I'm tired of having that hang over my head. Treat me like a dummy. Gonna be able to kill? I guess he can with ink. Like that's it. Do the focus and roll out entourage. Try to get something out of R2, right? I did not care. So we'll go with a scoundrel count. Scoundrel count's 2, about to be 3, possibly 4. Yeah, we'll get a grub. Like, what does he control? This or like the Falcon? Take my money before this dude dies. Last thing in the world I care about. is whether or not R2D shit. Counter count 4, about to be 5. Hey, there we go. Spent that money though, didn't you? Alright, let's just deal 4 to Yoda. No, 4 R2. Gonna kick the bucket. Ooh, making my money back. Hell yes, give me this cash. Money making. Cash rules everything around me. What do I care about that? Absolutely nothing. Let's start it off easy with the hired muscle. Walking forward. Sure. Punch that back for one. Okay, that's yeah. Okay. Let's just take his cards. Yeah, I think I do. Beats me getting blown out. Yeah, okay. Roll just B-Wing, because it's really unnecessary. Go roll. Yeah, because I need more get value out of bones. Odds of me picking up more than one money are Jesus. Punch for 4. Punch for 4. Get 3 more in off of Mr. Bones. Get a reroll off Mr. Bones. Get 2 damage off of the entourage over onto Rose. Let's shoot low and say 1 damage from Mr. Bones again. That puts Rose at 5 health left. Get a reroll off of Escapecraft for money or focus. Get 4 health left. So yeah, it's insane. And this is another case where um, A um, A that deck's not very good. B clearly didn't have any spark up. But he also did a total of 12 damage. I didn't mitigate shit at all. Um, and like that was just super sloppy all the way around. So I'm still on the fence about Mr. Bones, and I'm somewhat on the fence about Entourage. Entourage can be really, really awkward with that indirect, and it seems like um, seems like these are working at odds with each other because this is like big dick indirect. This wants a character dead. Yeah, the indirect is big dick, but it's not like put people in range of Mr. Bones' two side big. Need the Falcon for that. And so if I'm ever in a situation where I can play Falcon or I can play double entourage, I'm Falcon every time just because this is craft. I'm finding it really hard to parse out like how necessary Falcon is to win. Like, can I win completely without Falcon? Because can I win without access to a total of 5 money on 2 dice? Absence of C3PO to keep. Can that happen? I want to say yes. Um, my second game with Han Solo's Dice. Han Solo's Dice are really, really cool. Takes 2 turns to actually make you. Costs you a re-roll, which on occasion is really necessary. All it really does is save you a roll on Satine's dice. So like, I am okay with it round one. I am not okay with it if I'm like in the slightest. It's gonna do me so good. So I'm gonna ditch these solo dice. I'll find something to put in there. But there is nothing. Um, I don't feel terrible about picking up another entangle. That's putting a lot of weight on me. And so if I do that, then enemy game plan, if they have perfect knowledge, I'm gonna assume that I have perfect knowledge. It's gonna be kill Satine to turn off easy pickings and entangle, and then I'm down to beguile's hidden motive and shoot. And I don't want to garbage shoot DPS. So yeah, that becomes a problem. Suppress fire is always there; it's always capable. Can't really count on it to solve all of your problems when every deck's trying to play out these. Um, I'm gonna get rid of those dice. I have half a mind to play Dismantle. I have half a mind to put in one copy of Cycle. I think that's still. I'm remembering. Does it not exist? Is that an old card? Um, yeah, wow, that was Empire War. Holy shit. Okay, that's out. Yeah, I need to find more mitigate. Like flank is always there. I'm trying to get my dudes out there. I can always like roll resolve, roll. But getting dudes out there quick gets money, and money creates more dudes to roll resolve with. So I can just bleed them of resources with Feckle or mitigation with muscle. Um, get a ton of money off of my characters, and then follow up with like creatures. Roll out Falcon once completely drained. Pick up even more money on the back end. I might drop Mr. Bones down to a 1 of back in the Padme ship. It's really, really hinky to me. Be playing a vehicle deck with no focus on. I really, really want the and Padme ship not only has focus, it's got the double shield sides, and it's got a 2 money side. So it's like doing pretty much everything I want. whereas my second copy of Mr. Bones is blank. I say all that to say that I have no card. I feel like there's something obvious. I did build this. Uh, on the DB, I can just see what I'm missing, and then copy old shells like that. So let me just flip through. Like Crash Landing is always okay because it's free. Not opposed to Impulsive in this deck. Doesn't seem necessary. Probably Scruffy. Probably Scruffy. I still need to stick around with them. Feels like I have a low. And it might just be a matter of cutting out the Fickle Mercy. Because they introduced very weird sequence. You saw it this game. Walked around with it. But let's put in Scruffy's for Han Solo's dice. And we'll take out. I always have money to pay for hired muscle. Love that the perfectly serviceable and decent direct damage. That two side for one isn't great, but we're so rich it doesn't. I love that discard. We ditch Fickle. We pick up Mitigate. Blank just doesn't work. That's what's messing me up here. Blank is not doing me anything. If I could, I'd put overconfident. Suppose risky move? That's just more spot yellow. Route's not effective. I don't feel like Vandalize off. In theory, I have the money to dominate. Certainly. Or I could even play control. Huh. This much pretty insane. Why don't I just do one crosshairs? Yeah, maybe. I think that's not a terrible idea. Always field medic. Basically just a shock, but worse because electric shock. Do things like mess with Vader Saber. So I'm rambling now. I think one crosshairs. I'll try control. Control seems interesting. We have the cash to support it. It fulfills that focus. try taking out one phone at me. And we'll see where that takes me.